Got your ID? Where's car?
Our roller or the driver? I'm really sorry, driver.
Gotcha. Okay, then. I'm not sure which one you mean. Probably the owner. The owner? Yeah. You have a driver's license or just an ID?
The rest
Here you go. Thanks for here.
Got your license with you?
as a DMV. Yeah, he's a DMV.
I'll drive it in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, give me a minute.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be right back.
I need a supervisor when you get a chance.
Do you have any registration or anything on the car?
In the car.
Nothing with you?
I have a
Or do you have your license with you?
Oh, he
picture.
has like a ID. not
Okay,
a
that's
driver's
right.
license, yeah.
That's
Oh, which ID?
Oh,
Any
passport.
passport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
cool. Thank you.
Hey, I need a supervisor. A supervisor.
Yes, sir.
So just to explain what I'm doing. First off, last night, guy pulled out a baton against, I'll be right out here.
Sir,
I'll be standing right out here.
we'll be back for a little bit.
Who's on shift?
We have two that are out in the field. There's a death investigation and a suicide going on. So as soon as those calls are wrapped up, we'll be back.
All right, I'll come back then.
Yes, sir.
All right, so I got to come back. The supervisors are out in the field. Right now they're doing a death investigation and a suicide, which means that the supervisors aren't going to be back for, I don't know, hours or so. So the reason I'm doing this, I'm here, is because last night the guy pulled out an illegal baton and started brandishing it and threatening a protester out in front of Scientology building. Now, this is a guy who, come to find out, he's been doing this for years, dating back at least 5 years, doing this on behalf of the Scientologists. I don't know if the Nation of Islam is very close with Scientology. I don't know if that's the deal or what. I don't know what it is. But again, he brandished a weapon, swung it at the dude in his direction, forced him out into the street. And then when the guy asked for the PPA, a private person's arrest, the LAPD refused. He was shown video of the incident. He was shown video, the detective was shown video of the incident of him brandishing an illegal weapon right there. You see the video, he sees an illegal weapon, that's a charge right there. But then brandishing it and making criminal threats is another charge. Okay, these are felonies. And they refuse to take the arrest, they let the guy go. So because of that, I'm doing things in stages. The first stage is I'm filing a complaint against the officer for not taking the private person's arrest as they're required to do. If somebody requests a private person's arrest and you turn it down, then that's an easy write-up and it's an easy sustained complaint. It's going to be against two officers, Detective Alouette and Officer Sparkle Williams. The next step from here is I already sent an email to Chief Moore this morning with the video of him brandishing the baton and telling him, asking him should this person have been arrested. Obviously, the man committed a crime. The officers chose not to arrest him for said crime. So, I'm going to make him address that. I know what he's going to do. He's going to have the deputy chief get back to me and say, okay, we're going to do an investigation into this, blah, blah, blah. Before they even get to that part, like I said, I'm coming up here and filing a complaint on the 2 officers for not taking a private person's arrest. Then the next step from here is I'm going to file a crime report against a dude because the dude is out of control, right? And if he's working on behalf of Scientology, then fair game, motherfucker. They use the legal system. What, they're 7-0, I think 8-0 now going up against us for calling the cops and getting nothing done. Did it again last night. So if they're going to use the cops as a weapon, and they're going to use this guy as a hired goon, we're going to hold him accountable as he's doing, brandishing these weapons and using his dog as a weapon. So I'm filing a crime report, again, for him, literally telling me he's going to have his dog eat me as he's using his dog to try to attack me. That's the next step from there. The next step after that is I'm going to file a complaint. I'm going to get the captain of the Hollywood station on record about where he stands on these incidents. I'm also going to force them to explain why they had officers at the Scientology building the other day for over an hour for a non-crime, trying to get something done. When there's a non-crime, you tell them you can't do anything, you leave. So anyway, these are a couple of steps. This is the first step I'm doing right here, is waiting for, or coming back and getting the complaint filed against the cops for failing to do the PPA. I'll be back.